This is WWJ Whipping with Joe. Good morning. Anyway, let's see. We've got the mighty spheros here. Went for 355 cranking hours since 2014. Um, Best reel that I've gone through. I've gone to 35. This would be my 35th reel, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere around there. Um, this is run 20 hours, and first we had wind knots. We went from 50, called a text. He had me switch over to 30-pound braid. He was still giving me wind knots. He told me not to use the, so he was giving me wind knots to the 50-pound and 30-pound. I called him up and they said, well, maybe I'm not, I had to respool the line. So I respooled the line on 30. He's still giving me wind knots. So I was tried the manual bail and he was still giving me wind knots. So that wasn't the problem because 30-pound was giving me wind knots and the 50-pound was giving me. I went back to 50-pound because that's what I want to use the reel for. So I used 50-pound braid and it was still giving me wind knots. I had some people on the web told me about the shim, and the line, it didn't look right, but hard to tell. So I took one shim out from the Cabo, and there were no wind knots after that, none at all. Then I think on the 16 hour, I ran this around 20 hours. On the 16 hour, I fought a turtle. It's on YouTube. I fought this turtle for 2 hours and 17 minutes. I mean, I landed him though. I mean, close to landing him. He was probably around maybe 10 yards, 5 from the shoreline, and he got tired after 2 hours of fighting. And the drag was set at about 10-pound drag. I checked the 10. It normally set 7, but when I did land the turtle, almost land the turtle, what happened was the line broke. The braid broke right at the swivel, and so I lost my mullet lure. But anyway, so you got a turtle out there with a on his rear flipper. Right rear flipper is the my mullet. That's hooked up to his flipper. But the reel did great. It withstood all that cranking down, pulling up, and fighting that turtle. But I noticed at that time that the spool was going the opposite direction. Not the spool, but the rotor was going the opposite direction. So that's the anti-reverse. This does not have a switch for anti-reverse, by the way. It's built in. So anyway, then I noticed after that, the next day it started to squeak. There's a squeaking sound here, so I'm not sure if you can hear it, but okay. There's a squeaking sound, and I'm not sure where it was, and it came after the battle of the turtle. So I figured something had to do with the anti-reverse. So I called them up today, and I talked to Linda, and I told her the problem. She said, no, the anti-reverse must have stripped, but it's still there. You can feel it. I mean, like. But it's only when the line goes out and then this anti-reverse goes the opposite direction. So that would be, I don't know if there's two different issues, which is the squeaky. The squeak is a nuisance, of course, and I couldn't get it out. Either by shooting water on it or even putting oil on the shaft. It still didn't work. I was going to take it apart, but then I remembered that when I was fighting the turtle, the rotor was going in the opposite direction. When the line was going out, this would go back this direction, and I had to hold the spool, the rotor, to prevent it from going the opposite direction when I was fighting the turtle. That is what I noticed. But anyway, if you don't fight 100-pound turtles all the time, the anti-reverse probably would have been okay. But anyway, it stripped, and it was only running a 10-pound drag, so I'm not sure. But anyway, so we're going to send this in. They've already called me up. I got I have two problems. Well, one is the squeaking, and you got this from the website. So it's a warranty return form. Linda told me to send it in, put the issues on, put my receipt in there, and then you can leave the spool. She said the spool will come back. But I can say that I love the reel. I mean, you can look at this is a little smaller, but this actually has basically the same capacity as this one here, as the spheros. And this is 17 ounces, close to 17 ounces, and this is like 14 ounces. There's 2 ounces difference between the two. But I love the Cabo. A couple things. The only thing I don't like it is I wish I had a ball here. That's the only thing that I see wrong with. Of course, there's an issue here with the anti-reverse, and but I'm going to get it sent in, repair. I'm going to use this reel and try to make this a go-to reel, and I like the drag, because the drag is 35 pounds. This is 22 pounds. I don't use 35-pound drag, but I use 7-pound drag. That's what I normally use. And it's variable up to pound and a half. Pound and a half is for my moe and Ninu and Calo. And so very light drag for small fish. But so it's variable from 1 to 35, and then this one depends. And of course the clicker is loud, and of course the price. This was 165. It's hard for you to find a spheros at $165. But like I said, this went for 355 hours, and it's still my go-to right now. But I'm trying to make this as my go-to because I love the reel. I love the drag system better than the spheros, and no wind knots after we took the shim out. But anyway, so we're gonna send this back in, and we're gonna go back using the spheros. Anyway, again, thank you very much for watching my videos. But you can see the size, one small, but I love this one here. It's 2 ounces lighter than this one, and it's more affordable than this one. But like I said, we've got long way hours to go. 355 versus around 20. 16 hours after I fought the turtle. Anti-reverse already failed. So anyway, we're gonna send this back in. Again, this is WWJ. Whipping with Joe. Well, we're saying it because it's squeaking, and the anti-reverse is the problem. So we're going to give this one a no-go, and when we come back, and then when it comes back repaired, we're going to try it again and see if it has the same problem with the anti-reverse or another issue. But I love it. It's built well. Again, WWJ, whipping with Joe. The Cabo might be a contender to the spheros. Call this the mighty spheros. 11 GTs with the spheros. Aloha.